Hey Bronco people, YouTube people. Today's the day. I am going to clean up some stuff on my Bronco. I've been wanting to do it for years. I got started good and I just finished cleaning my carburetor, soaking it, rebuilding it. Original Motorcraft 2150. New gaskets. I painted the manifold. Springs. More stuff to do to really doll it up, but I wanted to take my manifold off to do it, but I just didn't want to get into that, so decided to paint it on the vehicle. Got a little overspray here and there. I should have taken more time to make it good. My choke works great. It was filthy. I will show pictures in this video of what it looked like. I should have done a video on me cleaning it because it was filthy, and rebuilding it, it was quite fun. I've never rebuilt a carburetor, but if I can do it, anybody can do it. All right, these are the jets in the bottom of the bowl. I already got one of them out, and they're filthy. But the main thing to do with those, the guy said in the video, is to use a big-headed screwdriver. And that's what I'm doing here. So I do not strip the edges of those. So just use your big screwdriver when you put these in, when you put these back in after you clean it. So what I'm going to get into, what I have is a 1976 Bronco. I've had it for 23 years, and it's original. It's in great shape. I have eBay parts and got different things for it, and some of them are decent, some of them are not. I'm learning as I go. I'm just a newbie pretty much at the Bronco stuff, but several years ago I got new carpet, new insulation, soundproof, heat-proof. I just recovered my back seat. Actually, I just finished it last week. I should have done a video on that too. That took me 13 years to do. I had the covering for it. I just never got around to doing it. I had to replace the wood and everything. Came out beautiful. I had already recovered my front seats several years ago. They came out great. I've replaced bulbs and just different things in the dash. Love to hear about them. Hey Bronco folks, I'm going to try to take this radiator out. Never done this before. Shouldn't be too hard. A few bolts, a few hoses, and I'm going to take it out and I'm going to flush it, clean it, paint parts, and while I have it out, I'm going to evaluate my power steering pump and the leak that I have in it. I'm going to evaluate my air conditioning compressor, and I'm going to evaluate my generator and alternator, my fan blade and all the stuff. I'm going to try to take a lot of that stuff off and paint a lot of it and clean it up. Just some general maintenance stuff. So today I'm going to take the radiator off. Got a couple brackets here on the front, the top. All right, came off good. Put a little bucket. And like always, working on Broncos and anything that you don't know what you're doing, there's actually There's a big bolt and a nut, and you should hold one while you're trying to turn the other, or you will break the line like I did. So that's going to be real fun to fix. But like I said, I'm a newbie. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm having fun and learning as I go. But so I thought it'd be easier to get to that and to the hose clamp and the bottom hose. But I need to remove my battery, and I'm going to remove the tray as well because it needs a good cleaning and priming and painting as well in order to get down there to that other line in the other hose. So trying to get that out, what it is, the piece there screws into the radiator, and you need to hold it with a wrench while you screw off this nut. Goes on there. But that is actually only going to work if you can get this nut to spin on your metal line. And this thing is finally broke loose. There it goes right there. Could be that I bent it, who knows. I should have sprayed some blaster on it like I did the other one, which I hope I can be able to bust it loose. So that's how it works. Yeah, you can leave a comment below and tell me that wasn't very smart, but I know that. That's one thing I like about the guy from Nashville. He will make a mistake and he'll own up to it, and he learns from it. And I just learned something. So I'll have to get a flare tool and maybe a new nut. Maybe I have enough to get it up there. If not, I'll have to get a new line, or I don't know what I'll do, but I'll get it fixed. So we'll see if I can get the other one loose first. All right, the lower one has the nut, and then the bigger one, which comes off the metal line. And you have to hold it, and I can't get down there to hold it enough with enough torque. So cut me a piece of pipe and I put it around my wrench to hold it. And I got a good grip on it. And I use my other wrench, and boom, I popped it loose without breaking my line. So I didn't do my mistake twice. I learned from my mistake. Yay me. So that's how you do it. Be sure you hold that line, or you could twist that metal line and break it. Onward and upward. Here we go. And it busted loose, as I said, and I got it off pretty easy. You see right there. There it is. Transmission line keeps the transmission fluid cool, I guess. And loosen up my hose clamp. For the bottom, and hopefully we'll pull that off. And off it comes. All right. There's a couple of screws down at the bottom. Let's crawl under and take a look at what we got in there. All right, I'm gonna crawl under the Bronco and take a look at the radiator, but first I'm gonna tell you about these lights. Got these lights off of Amazon. Thing holder comes out the back. Cut on, super bright, dim, flash, off. Super bright, and you can charge them up. They're rechargeable, and if your phone goes dead, you can actually have it plug them into the USB port on the back and charge your phone from here. working underneath things and in tight spaces. As you can see, I was using it earlier. LED light from Amazon. I'll put a link to it down in the into the description below. All right. All right, before I crawl under there, I was looking. Looks like it's going to be difficult to get the radiator out with this shroud on there. So there's a couple of bolts here in the top. You can take. All right, there's 2 nuts right here for the shroud. Loosen them up, take the bolt out. And then there's brackets under here, and there's 2 bolts, one on each side, that you can use to, and that should release your radiator. So I'm gonna work on taking them out. All right, and this bolt is gonna have to be held, so I gotta go get some pliers. One. And there's 2. All right, the shroud is loose. Radiator is loose. So I should be able to lift it out, but I guess we'll see, huh? All right, we're gonna go up top, check it out. And she's loose, and the shroud is loose, so I think this thing should lift right out. And the shroud is just sitting on the fan, so you can just move it and pull it out too. All right, super. All right, this gives me plenty of room to evaluate my power steering. And I can take my fan blade off. Probably need to get new belts. Take all these pulleys off, clean them up, paint them. All the brackets. I may even get a new thermostat. The main thing I want to do is take a look at my alternator, generator, whatever it is, and try to upgrade that. And then I'll see what I need to do to fix my line. All right, go from here. All right, that is removing radiator from from an early Bronco. Hope you learned something along the way like I did. Next, I'm going to be taking the fan off and digging into the front of it and trying to make some things look better. Take care.